So, Helluva Boss episode 4 of season 1 has been out for a few days now, and in this episode we get introduced to some new characters called the Cherubs, who have been running a business of helping humans in the living world. But when their efforts to help an old man, whom Blitz and his team are hired to kill, result in that human's death, they are immediately kicked out of heaven with no way back and no clue as to how they could fix their mistake. And that raises the question, what happens to them afterward? Well, there are two possibilities. One, the Cherubs are left to aimlessly wander around the earth, helping people in hopes of redeeming themselves and being accepted back in heaven. Now, this seems to be what actually happened after the portal to heaven closed, leaving the Cherubs behind, but I think this possibility is highly unlikely. Even though it's certain they will try everything to earn their place back in heaven, leaving 3 supernatural beings in the living world without any supervision or boundaries is quite a big risk for heaven to take. It's not clear how much power the Cherubs have, but after seeing them use those heavenly arrows to attack the IMP, I think it's fair to say it wouldn't be wise to leave them flying around the earth. Not only humans could be in trouble, but also the Cherubs themselves. Think about it, we humans are obsessed with the supernatural, so there's no doubt powerful people would want to get their hands on the Cherubs, not only for the information about heaven and hell, but also for exploiting their divine powers. And that would be a very messed up scenario even for Helluva Boss. So that leaves us with the second possibility, where the Cherubs are sent to hell. I understand this is hard to imagine, but hear me out. Now that heaven won't take them back and the option of letting them roam around the living world is way too risky for both Cherubs and humans, hell seems like the only appropriate place for them to go. Or be sent to, in case they don't want to go there for some reason. But why would they even be sent there? Well, their actions led to someone dying, and even though it was clearly an accident, heaven just didn't really care. If heaven has such strict rules where accidentally killing someone is considered a sin, then being sent to hell can be considered a natural consequence. They are sinners now, so hell is their next station. And technically, it's also the wiser of the two options. In hell, the Cherubs won't be able to affect humans directly, but that also means humans won't be able to get their hands on them, so the living world will be protected of any possibly disastrous outcomes. Moreover, since hell is such a chaotic place where everyone's survival is at stake every single day, the chances of the Cherubs attracting too much unwanted attention aren't that high, especially if they turn into demons, because it's only natural for them to become demons if they are sent to hell. I mean, can you imagine 3 Cherubs randomly flying around hell? That wouldn't end well. Besides, being sent to hell as official sinners, or fallen angels for that matter, doesn't mean they wouldn't have the chance to make things right. The whole plot of Has-Been Hotel is about sinners trying to redeem themselves and get their place in heaven. Who's to say the Cherubs wouldn't seek to do just that? They could even go and stay in Charlie's hotel and contribute to redeeming sinners. But what do you think? What happened to the Cherubs after the events of the latest Helluva Boss episode? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned.